Deon on behalf of Mr. Mexicott, state your full name for the order.
Tyler James Mexicott.
Good morning, Ms. Patillo and Mr. Mexicott. You're here for sentencing. You pled guilty previously to under 7411 to the charge of possession of a controlled substance. I referred you for a screening and assessment. He's got warrants all over the place.
So yes, Judge, I did discuss that with Mr. Mexicott. He understands that he will have to take care of those warrants before the conclusion of the probation.
Well, he's going to do it quicker than that. Mr. Mexicott, you and I are not going to get along if you don't show up in court like this.
There was a stretch of time where I was not doing well, and I'm here to handle my business now.
All right, well, we'll take care of this now. So he pled, it's under 7411. Have you reviewed the report, and are there any material additions, corrections, or deletions?
Only one correction, Your Honor. So on the second page, it says there was a reported history of blackouts. I guess he was confused by the questionnaire. He doesn't have a history of blackouts.
Okay.
So he just asked if that could be stricken from the report.
All right.
Other than that, there are no.
I'll modify the report in that aspect. What else?
There's no other additions, deletions, or corrections for the report, Judge.
And he's still seeing the therapist, are you, at community care?
Yes, Your
And
Honor.
that's a substance abuse treatment specialist, right?
Yes, Your Honor. I have a social worker, and I see a psychiatrist, and I have a whole group of people there that help me.
How often do you go for substance abuse treatment?
About 3 times a month, and then I also do it on my phone. I've been on Suboxone for like 6 years, almost. And I
Okay.
do drug screening for all of that.
He's also.
But you were on cocaine until recently, and then you had all these drugs in your car.
That's not correct. I wasn't in a motor vehicle, and.
Wait a minute. Well, you hang on a second. Let me just read to you what I read here. All right. You were at Burger King. This is according to the report. You were trying to sell drugs. I'm just telling you what they said. Caller advised dispatch with me. The male was trying to sell the employees drugs. He began punching the building in the drive-thru. Was leaving south on Telegraph.
Welcome back, everyone. Today we're diving into a high-stakes courtroom session where Mr. Mexico faces serious charges for possession of a controlled substance under Section 7411, with warrants looming, past drug history, and allegations of selling narcotics at a Burger King drive-thru. Tensions are already off the charts. We'll see the judge navigate complex substance abuse issues, probation requirements, and life-altering decisions in real time. Stick around, because the twists, the contradictions, and the raw courtroom drama are just getting started, and trust me, you won't want to miss a second.
White male with a black shirt and black pack. He ordered you to stop, and you threw a backpack and other items into the grass. That's what this report says. That's when they saw a black revolver. And then, when they took all those narcotics, you had, so I'm a little confused when you're telling me you haven't used in that many years.
I didn't make it home to do the drugs, Your Honor.
So you had them,
And I was,
you were clean for 6 years, you're trying to tell me,
yes,
except for the cocaine 2 years ago. Then all of a sudden on this night, you decided to go and start using?
I don't know where you're getting the cocaine from 2 years ago, Your Honor.
Okay, let me just read this here. Reports previously used heroin, other narcotics, crack, and amphetamines, but it's not used in 6 years. Reports a history of cocaine use. Reports has not used in 2 years. I'm reading that as saying you were done with these other drugs six years ago, and you used cocaine until 2 years ago. If I'm misreading it, you can tell me. But either way, listen. No matter if it was 2 years ago, 2 weeks ago, or 2 days ago. The fact is that only a month ago, July the 11th, you had drugs on you. And now, from what you're telling me, I hadn't used in a long time, but I had these drugs, and I was going to go home and use them. Am I understanding correctly, or is that wrong? So just out of the blue, after not using any of these drugs for 6 years or cocaine for 2 years, however you want to read it, you just went out and started buying, going over to Burger King and trying to sell drugs. Am I right? Look, I'm asking you a question now. You don't need to talk to your lawyer about this. I want to know the answer. You are too young to be using drugs like this. You are going to die before you hit 35. Now, I can help you, or you can play this little game and act like, hey, I'm a choir boy, and I'm going to sing I'm going to be an altar boy too, and I'm going to sing in the choir on Sundays, and then you're going to be dead in 3-4 years. You're 31, right?
That's right.
Okay. So you do what you want.
I did start going to meetings already, like requested.
Are you listening to what I just said? I want you to answer my question. I want to make sure I understand this scenario. You hadn't used anything in 2 years, and on this day, you just decided you wanted to go acquire drugs and handguns and go into a Burger King and try to sell the drugs. According to them, tell me. I want to know. Is that what you're telling me? I'm not trying to trick you.
I didn't go inside Burger King. Burger King was closed.
Well, you were going through the drive-thru, right? You were trying to sell from the drive-thru? I mean, forgive me if is that right or wrong? Is that what you were doing? Were you trying to sell drugs there? I'm getting frustrated with you, Mr. Mexican. Just tell me the truth.
No, that's not what I was doing.
Were you going there to buy food?
No,
And what were you doing at Burger King if you're not there to sell drugs and not there to buy food? Why would you go to Burger King?
to leave my house,
To what?
just to get out of my house. I don't really have a house.
Do you live on Seminole Lane?
That's my mailing address, but I don't.
Are you homeless?
live there. Yes, you are.
Who lives on Seminole Lane?
My fiance's father.
You graduated from high school and you got some college, right? Why aren't you working more?
He is employed, Judge.
I know. He's making $400 a week. He's still collecting bridge. What's that?
I just got a second job that I started on Monday.
Where?
At Little Caesar in South Bay.
How many hours you gonna work there?
They said it would be full-time between two different locations.
Okay. And are you still gonna work at the car wash?
Yeah,
How many hours a week there?
it's roughly 30 to 40.
All right. I'm not trying to quarrel with you. I'm trying to figure out what I can do. I'm not sure he shouldn't get in sobriety court, to tell you the truth.
So, Your Honor, the only thing with Mr. Mexicott doesn't have a car. He doesn't even know how he's gonna get home or back to the hotel from court today.
Who's this with him? That's his what, girlfriend, fiance?
It's my thing.
Does she have a car?
No, you're not.
Did she walk here?
No, you're not.
They were dropped off by a friend, Judge. So he is doing things in terms of sobriety. He has a Suboxone doctor that he tests.
That's gonna help with the opiates, I get it.
And he tests with them 3 times per month. He tests 3 times per month also with community care. He also goes to meeting with Serenity and Southgate 3 times per week. So he's trying.
Okay.
And the job, one of them that he has, he's able to walk. I think it's 5 minutes from the hotel, Your Honor.
How's he gonna pay for his testing? I can't just accept results from community care or these other locations. I wanna be clear about that. So he's gonna have to get his act together. I'm gonna put you on probation. Have I let you finish? Is there anything else you'd like to tell me? 16 months probation. You cannot leave the state without the consent of the court or violate any law or ordinance. I will take this under 7411. If you change your address, place of employment, or home telephone number, you must notify probation. You have to report as directed. No alcohol, no marijuana, no illegal controlled substances. You're not to purchase, possess, or consume any one of those. I should probably order bi-weekly testing or twice weekly testing. I'm going to order weekly testing for 3 months. If you're clean, I'll then make it bi-weekly for 3. So you're going to test weekly for 3 months. If you're clean, I'll make it bi-weekly for 3, then monthly. Kratom poppy seeds and CBD oils are prohibited. Consuming food or other items containing those substances will be deemed a violation. I want you to go to an intensive outpatient treatment program with aftercare. Doesn't sound like what you're doing complies with that. Going 3 times a month is not intensive outpatient. You need to go to intensive outpatient. AA in addition, twice a week. We're going to hand you a form every time you go. You have to have the form signed. That has to be in person, okay? You're going in person AA, right? All right. I won't make you do court work. I'm going to make you do community service. I'm going to give you all the way until October the 25th to complete that. You need to get your life back in order here. Fines $100, cost $225, $75 victim's rights fee, $50 justice assessment. That's $450. Screening fees $60 for 5, 10. Probation fees are $320 for a total of $830. I won't even charge attorney fees on this. I'm going to give you a review hearing date. All warrants to be cleared. I'll give you a little extra time than I usually do. I'll give you until October 15th to clear all of your warrants. I'll let you pay this at the rate of $40 bi-weekly, and I won't start that until October the 10th. Okay? If you ever need more time, you come and talk to me. I'll be happy to give you an extension, or you can call the court. We'll go on Zoom. Lisa, give me your review hearing date, please. You have 21 days to appeal, 14 days to apply for a court-appointed lawyer for purposes of appeal. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
December 2nd of 26 at 9 o'clock.
I'm sorry, what day?
December 2nd of 26.
So 12/2 of 26 at 9 a.m. will be your review hearing date. We're going to give you a notice. If you're compliant, the case will be dismissed at that time. If you get through this in half the time, the prosecutor will most likely, on your motion, move to dismiss early if you're clean and you do everything I told you to do. Do you understand that?
Yes, Your Honor.
You'd have to have everything taken care of, though, our community service, fines, costs, etc. But you've got 8 months. You got to get your life in order, son. Are you from Red Wing? Is that why you got the red shirt on? I'm just kidding. Come on up here. Tell me your name.
Gerald Selman.
You got to go to the podium there. What's your position with Red Wing Transportation? You have to at least be the president, or I can't take this plea.
I am.
Okay. I'm going to bend this ever so slightly, since there's no, typically corporations. Is this a corporation?
Used to be. That has been about 10 years.
What is it, an assumed name now?
Yes.
Okay. Well, then I could definitely, is it Is it your name doing business as Red Wing Corporate Transportation?
Yes.
All right, good enough. You're going to plead to impeding, right?
Yes, sir.
Responsible or not responsible?
Responsible.
Lisa, right now, we should have, correct me, a default judgment entered on this. Is that true or false?
Let me check. No, we don't.
Okay. I saw that on July 17th, I wrote down default judgment, but then they never received notice according to this, so.
They showed up later. Yeah, we had to reschedule and they didn't get the new notice.
Good enough. You're going to plead to impeding traffic on behalf of your company, and the safety equipment charge will be dismissed, true?
True.
To that charge of impeding traffic,
The phone's got a.
impeding traffic, responsible or not responsible?
Responsible.
You got to take it out of the building, sir. We got signs all over. I'm sorry.
3 signs on the building, 4 signs.
I'll accept the plea, 235. Can you pay that today?
I didn't bring a check. Could I have a week?
Safety equipment charge is dismissed. Where's your company at? Detroit?
Yes.
You can go online and pay this, you know,
Okay.
33court.com. So can you pay that now by the end of the day?
Yes.
All right, 4 p.m. today, okay?
Yes, sir.
Good luck to you. And if you need any instruction,
I'm Sean Miller.
you're the owner of the company?
Yes.
Why didn't you show up before?
I came, I didn't get the other, I came here, but I came at 1:30 was my paper had,
All right, you're going to plead on behalf of the company. Are you the president?
yes.
And I'm sorry, spell your name again, last name?
SEAN and Miller, MILLER.
All right, so you're the president of STS. You met with the prosecutor, and you're going to plead responsible to overweight with agreed upon fines and costs of $2,000, true?
Yes.
To that charge of overweight, responsible or not responsible?
Could you say that
Do you
again?
plead responsible or not responsible to overweight violation?
Responsible.
Okay, I'm going to accept the plea, $2,000. How much of that can you pay today? Anything?
Probably maybe $200.
When can you pay this?
I could pay that today.
No, I know, but when can you pay the 2,000?
I told her I need some time to pay.
Well, tell me, talk to me.
Oh, at least 6 months.
6 months?
Yes,
I
I'm
can't
not
get-
making, like I told her, I'm not making money like everybody thinks. You know, I came through there, I told her that day, it was the first time I
Look,
lost some shit.
I can do this for you. I can have you pay $200 a week.
200 a week.
I'll do that for you. I can't do much better than that. That's 2.5 months.
Okay.
Do you think you can handle that?
Yeah,
You sure?
yeah.
All right. So $200 today. $200 due each week. And I'll tell you what, I'll give you a little leeway time. So I won't start that payment plan until August the 25th. Is that okay?
Yes.
Now, if you don't have the money, there's no worries. You call the court, we'll go on Zoom on or before any one of your due dates,
Yeah.
or you come and talk to me on or before any one of your due dates. I don't care if we have to do that 83 times. I'll be happy to give you an extension. Just don't ignore me or I'm gonna get cantankerous, all right? I can't stand that. When I offer that to people and then they don't show up and don't pay, then I'm not gonna be so nice. That's fair, right? Okay, good luck. Thank you. You're welcome.
Appreciate it.
Do I have anything else ready that doesn't have a lawyer here?
Go on the hallway up there. That was.
Who's got Heather Ann Dragosh? Did she have a lawyer?
No, I do not.
Okay, you're representing yourself. You can come on up here. People against Heather Ann Dragosh, 25B826908. Good morning. Your name?
Heather Drobash?
All right. So you're going to plead no contest
Yes, sir.
to vicious act under section 771.1, right?
Yes.
And do you understand a no contest plea has the same effect as a guilty plea? Do you understand you plead no contest that the possible penalties on this are up to 500 fines, 90 days jail, costs of all those? Do you understand that?
Yes.
And did you sign an advice of rights form here today?
Yes, sir.
Did you read it and understand it?
Yes, sir.
If you plead no contest, you'll be giving up all those rights. There will be no hearing or trial. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
Do you understand, according to the terms of the agreement, if you're compliant after I accept your plea and sentence you at the end of 12 months, the case will be dismissed on motion of the prosecutor? Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
All right. Do you have any objection? Now, just so you know, when I take a plea, I have to ask questions that establish a factual basis. My presumption here is that you're pleading no contest because there's a possibility of civil litigation, in which case a no contest plea is appropriate. But I still need to make sure in my mind that you're guilty. And since I'm not going to ask you questions, I'm going to have to do it reading the report. Any objections to my utilizing the police report to establish that you're guilty?
No.
All right. So I'm going to have that marked Peoples 1. Do you understand everything that's going on here?
Yes.
All right. To the charge of animal vicious act, how do you plead?
No.
All right. I'm going to review the report. I've had it marked Peoples 1. Was this dog given rabies shots before the incident date?
Yes. She was renewed for her second year.
All right. Are you on probation or parole?
No, sir.
And has anybody forced you to plead no contest?
No, sir.
Okay, so I'm going to accept your plea. I'm still going to set a sentence date. We have to still notify the victim of the right to appear here, okay? So I won't need a pre-sentence report, Lisa. So we need to make sure that the victim is notified, and I will give you a sentence date now, at which time you'll return for sentencing, okay?
Yes.
What do you have for me, Lisa?
August 27th at 8:30.
So August 27th at 8:30, you can go down the hall and get your paper notice. The bond is continued, so the dog has to still, again, remain in the fenced-in yard or your home or on a leash and equipped with a muzzle accompanied by you or another suitable adult. Also, no contact with the victim or prosecution witnesses. You understand all those terms?
Yes, sir.
Do you have any questions?
No.
All right, you're all set. We'll see you back here on that date. And by the way, let me just double check one thing. Yeah, I should have said, and I didn't say, the B and C files, dog at large and no dog license, are dismissed pursuant to the stipulation. Okay? So those two cases are dismissed. Good luck. We'll see you back here in a couple weeks. Thank you. McLaughlin, Ariana Anne-Marie McLaughlin, 25B1491798 and B. Good morning.
Now, here's where the courtroom gets highly procedural but still dramatic. The judge meticulously lays out probation rules, testing schedules, community service, and fines a total of $830. What's striking is the balance. Firmness with a chance at redemption. The structure is designed not to punish for punishment's sake, but to give Mr. Mexico a clear roadmap to stay out of trouble. Look at the bi-weekly and then weekly testing requirements. A structured way to track compliance. For viewers, this is a textbook example of how probation isn't just a sentence, it's a lifeline. Who thinks this plan will actually help Mr. Mexico turn things around?
Your name?
Ariana.
All right, so you're charged with driving on a suspended and speeding. You have the right to a lawyer if you want one. Do you want a lawyer?
No.
Okay. I'll arrange I'll explain the charge and possible penalties, and then I'll send you to the prosecutor and you can talk to her, and if they don't give you what you want, you can come back in here and tell me you want a lawyer. Fair?
Okay.
On July 21 and 25, the police think you were operating a motor vehicle in the township of Brownstown on Dix, Toledo, near Pennsylvania at 1:17 p.m. That is a misdemeanor punishable by up to $500 in fines, driving on a suspended. These are just the maximums, so don't get all panicky. 500 fines, 93 days jail, costs are all those. 2 points will be added to your traffic record. There's also a speeding violation of 5 over, which if you're convicted of that, and that's a civil infraction, that's 1 point. Although if you're convicted of both things here, you only get the higher of the 2 point total, so you can get 2, not 3. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
All right. Did you sign the advice of rights?
Yes.
Did you read it and understand it?
I read it. Understand.
If you plead guilty at any time, you'll be giving up all those rights and there will be no hearing or trial. Do you understand that?
Yes.
All right. You still wish to waive your right to a lawyer?
No.
Now you want one?
Yeah.
That's okay. I'll enter a not guilty plea for you. We're going to set her up with a lawyer and then the lawyer can take it to the prosecutor. $500 personal bond. You cannot leave the state without the consent of the court or violate the law. You must appear in court as directed. Do you understand all that?
Yes.
All right. Any questions?
No.
So he's going to set you up with a lawyer. The lawyer will talk to the prosecutor. And again, either way, you're coming back in front of me. Okay?
Okay.
Good luck.
Should have seen all of it.
In the end, this session highlights both the power and responsibility of the judiciary. The judge ensured Mr. Mexico's probation is clear, fair, and detailed, while also keeping doors open for rehabilitation. Meanwhile, we saw a calm, well-prepared adoption, hearing that underscores how thorough preparation and honesty in court can make a real difference. Courtrooms are serious places, but today we saw them serve as a place for accountability, structure, and even positive outcomes. If you found this case as shocking and insightful as we did, hit that like button, share your thoughts in the comments. And don't forget to subscribe for more jaw-dropping courtroom breakdowns.